Damn, damn, damn.
Having adult kids is wild. It is.
Mm.
Because it's like all of a sudden you go from being their 24/7 guardian, seeing
Mhm.
them 24/7, changing diapers, knowing what they're eating, knowing who they're seeing, to poof, all of a sudden they're gone and you don't
Yeah.
know what's going on.
Yeah. You were the scheduler,
Mm-hmm.
you were the therapist,
Yep.
you were the doctor, you were everything.
All of that.
And then all of a sudden, just gone.
They're gone. They go away and you're like, what the hell
It's like,
happened?
bye.
Yeah. I
Mm.
know. So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about how our roles change when our children grow up and either move out of the house, or even better, our adult children stay in the house, and how that
Because that's a lot of fun.
change the dynamics
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Hot flash, cold drink, where my keys go. Laugh it off, baby, that's how we roll. Little more wisdom, little less sleep, but we got secrets we're not gonna keep. Laugh, flow, flow, don't you know we're still the stars of our own damn show. Laugh, flow, flow, say it loud. Midlife
All right, cool.
magic, making us proud.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about
No, so we're going to do welcome to.
Kids, this is why you have to be in charge. This is why she needs to be in charge all the time.
We need our call to action. So welcome to Laugh, Glow, Flow. I'm Nicole.
I'm Daneen.
We're on the comfy couch again today
A little comfy
because
plant right here. I can nibble
because
on.
the boss is traveling. So we get
Mhm.
to be in this area.
Yeah.
When he comes back, we have to go back into our studio. But we're going to make some changes to our studio.
Yeah,
So
we're pretty
be-
excited about
Be on
that.
the lookout for that.
It's gonna be really nice.
But you know what can help us out? If all you have to do to help us out is just subscribe, like, comment, and hit the alert button. That really helps us out. And even if you think you subscribe, check it out, because YouTube's doing some funky stuff right now
Yeah.
where they're unsubscribing people. And I noticed it on
Really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I noticed it on some podcasts that I subscribe to, that all of a sudden I'm unsubscribed. So go check out, make sure you're subscribed. But if you can do all those things, that would really help us out. We would totally love that. We'd appreciate that.
Yeah. That way we can keep doing this stuff and bringing you guys in.
That's
and
right.
Like I said before, we need friends and we want you guys to be our friends.
That's right. You are our friends. You are midlife madness friends,
Yeah.
because midlife can be madness.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what we got today?
I think we're gonna start with the identity shift.
Ugh, yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy.
And what I mean by that is, like, when your kids are little, you're the manager, right? You have to do all the stuff.
Yep.
They're scheduling,
Yep.
all of it.
Driving them here, there, and everywhere.
Yep. And then all of a sudden they become adults and they either go to college, they move away, and they're gone.
Yeah,
It's very sad.
it is. It is.
It's a sad feeling.
I know a lot of moms and dads get like they feel this super loss when they send the kids off to college, or the kid moves out, and that sort of thing. And I totally get that.
Yeah.
It can be really sad, because then you become like an empty nester, and you're like, okay, what am I going to do? Now there's other parents who are like, woohoo, goodbye.
Yeah.
I'll see you on the next visit. And they're totally cool with that too. I'm going to turn your room into a craft room,
Yeah.
and
They're
that's
like measuring.
Yeah,
You haven't even moved out. They're measuring the room. They're measuring
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that, I don't know, like, when they first leave, I think it's very sad.
Yeah.
But I think you get used to it when they're gone.
Yes.
And then you're like, oh,
yeah.
not too bad.
Not so bad.
Yeah.
And then when they come back to visit, especially when they sleep over, you're like, first couple days, you're like, oh, this is great. And then
Yeah.
you're like, oh God, when are they going to leave?
Totally.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so your identity shifts, and so does theirs, quite honestly. Theirs does too. Because we spend their whole life trying to get them to launch, right? Did you ever see the movie Failure to
I
Launch?
love
It was
that
a great
show.
movie. So we try to get them to launch, and then they finally launch, and then there's this little bit of sadness. Like, okay, now what do we do?
Yeah. I think too that that's why we do what we do. We want them
Yeah.
to be independent, right?
Yeah.
But once they do become independent, it's great, it's
Yeah.
fantastic, you're proud of them and everything, but there's a little teeny part that you're like, "I just want them to, like, still need me a little bit,"
Yes.
you know?
Yeah. That can be hard sometimes. That can be tough. Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's a fact of life. It can hit hard for sure.
Mhm, mhm,
Because, as a parent, your opinion usually still matters with your child,
mhm.
but not as much as it did when they were little.
But
So,
see, now it's an opinion. Before,
yes,
it was almost like,
the
"This is what
rule,
you're doing."
yeah, the law.
So it changes.
That is true.
I mean, you go from them being with you constantly, right?
Yeah.
And then they leave, whatever, and then you get a text here and there.
Yes.
"Hey, how you doing?" Whatever.
Oh my God. Communication can sometimes be zero.
Yeah.
And it depends on the kid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah,
I have
definitely.
I have I
Definitely.
have 4. I have a stepdaughter and then 3 of my own, and I have one son who, like, I'll text him and I won't hear from him for days. I'll
Yeah,
wonder if he's still, like, I'll be like, hello?"
yeah.
You know?
Unless they need you for something.
Yes.
If they need you
Yeah.
and you know what's funny? If they need you, and if you don't reply right away, you're like, "Mom doesn't have a life."
Yeah, right. Then they're
Like
doing the same to you. They're like, hello?
yeah,
Where are you?"
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Have you ever had the issue I do this all the time. Like, I hear about an accident and automatically I think it's one of my kids. And one kid in particular, I feel like it is. I'm like, and I'll text him, I'll be like, "Are you okay?" And he's
Mhm,
like, "Mom, I'm fine." You know what I
mhm.
mean? But it's like, if I hear an accident locally to me,
Yeah,
worst case scenario goes into my head. I don't know why I
definitely.
do that because I don't want to project that out
Right,
there,
right.
but I totally do that. Have you ever done that?
Yeah, I think that when they get older, it's like the bigger the things that are going on,
Yeah.
the more the so this is what I say, little kids, little worries, big
Yes.
kids, big
Oh,
worries.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Because think about it. Like they can go from riding a bike and with their pedal bike with their helmet on
Yeah,
to riding a motorcycle with no helmet on. And you're
yeah, I
like,
don't like that. Yeah,
yeah, it's scary.
yeah, it is
It
scary.
is scary. So communication is weird. It's totally weird, you know? And so my daughter usually texts me. All my kids usually text me, but she called me the other day
Mm-mm.
and I was working and she called me and I answered right away because she doesn't typically call me and it
Yep.
wasn't any emergency and I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh, phew." But when I see a phone call coming through, I try to answer right away
yeah,
if I can.
yeah. Yeah, same thing with me and Sydney, like, she'll call me again, she doesn't call me a ton, we text, whatever,
Yeah.
and there's been times where she'd call me, and I'd
Yeah.
be like, "Are you okay?" And
Yeah.
she almost gets mad at me. She's like, "Mom, I'm fine." Like, "What?" But you don't call me all the time, so
Right.
but she gets aggravated with me.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Well, too bad."
Yeah, right. I'm a mother. I'm gonna worry
Um,
about you.
and that's the thing,
Mhm.
once our kid well, you have grandchildren,
Yeah.
but I think once Sydney has a kid, she'll understand that.
Yes. It's so true. And now I worry about the grandkids. Like I worry about, oh my
Oh, I
gosh.
didn't even think of that one because I don't
Yes.
have any yet, yeah.
But now it's like you have to take a step back. Listen, all my kids, their kids are great and they are all bringing them up great. Um, but you got to take a step back sometimes and be like, these are their children. These are
Yeah.
not your
I
children.
might
And
not have done it that way,
yeah,
but go ahead.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I
for
can see
sure.
that.
For sure. Yeah.
Um, yeah.
How about advice? They come to you for advice, but or you give advice,
Mm,
and sometimes they're like, "I don't need your
yeah.
advice." Yeah.
Oh, and I love this when you do give advice,
Mhm.
and like you said, they're like, "No, I'm good, blah, blah, blah," and then, like, a week later, they're like, "Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this," and I'm thinking to myself, "I told you that a year ago." Right?
It is so true. It is so true.
Yeah.
You know who says that to me all the time? My husband.
Why? What's he say?
He's like, "I told you that." I'll ask him something and I'll say something to him. I'll be like, "Oh, did you know blah, blah, blah." He'd be like, "Yeah, I told you that
Yeah.
last year." So I kinda do it to him too.
Oh, you do?
I do. I do. But yeah, it's so funny. I mean, my kids are usually pretty good about coming to me for advice. Like
Yeah.
I was telling Daneen before we hit
Lay.
record
Yeah.
here on this, that my daughter-in-law just had a baby and my son just had a baby. And, the baby's a little gassy right now. So I'm, a little having some struggles with pooping. And so we're talking back and forth on text and I'm like, well, what does the poop look like? And she's like, well, I can take a picture of it and send you, but I want to ask you if I can send it to you for. I'm like, send me the picture,
Yeah,
So
yeah,
she
yeah.
sends me a picture of poop, and I'm like, we're laughing about it because here I am looking at poop pictures, But hey, that's that's fine.
Yeah.
Send me poop pictures. I
Yeah.
don't care.
I'm going to send you some of mine.
No, that's drawing the line, Daneen.
That's disgusting.
That's drawing the line.
Honestly, I can't wait for poop pictures from
See?
my
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I
grandchildren.
love that. I love that.
Yeah.
So I feel honored when they come to me for advice. And you know what? I go to them for advice
Yeah.
too.
That's nice. That's a
Yeah.
nice thing too.
Yeah.
Oh my technical stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I have no clue. You're way better than I am,
I still need help with tech.
but I need a lot of help.
Yeah.
And just an example, like I'll be doing something on my phone and Sydney will be like, Mom, learn how to do it. But like she has no
Yeah. No patience.
no patience. Okay.
That's funny. Yeah.
But getting back to advice and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes they just want you to listen too.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't fix it.
No.
But because we're mothers,
Yep.
fathers, or whatever, we want to fix everything. We do
Right.
not want them to feel any pain at all, or
That is
feel
true.
bad or anything.
Yeah. Even your adult children, you don't want them to feel pain.
No.
Yeah. It is so true.
But
Yeah.
you live and you learn, and that's how
Yeah.
you learn when you do make mistakes. But sometimes they just want you to listen.
And that's the beautiful part about midlife and aging is that you develop that wisdom because you've lived a lot of it. And again, we're not experts at anything really, but we've experienced a lot in life because we're older adults.
Right. And we want to
So-
save them the time,
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
But sometimes they're just like, I'm just going to do this pretty much my way.
You
and
got to
I'm
watch,
like, okay.
stand back and watch and let it happen.
Yep.
And not be and I told you so either, because
Yeah.
that will prevent them from coming to you the next time if they need help. But just being like, yep, that's, this is how
Yep.
we learn. This
Yeah.
is how we
This
learn.
is how we do
Yeah,
it. This is how we
exactly.
do
And you know what? That's what my parents did with me. And you've got to do it on your own. You've got to learn it on. That's the best way to
Mhm.
learn is just do it on your own.
Yep.
As hard as it is to watch your child fail sometimes, failing is not
It's actually
failure.
good for them. I know
Yeah.
that sounds weird,
Yeah.
and you don't want them to feel bad at all ever,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
But that's where you grow.
Yeah.
That's where you learn,
Right.
and you learn not to make the mistake again. And
Right.
things happen for a reason. It brings you to another path.
Right. Exactly.
I do have an example.
Okay.
So my daughter Sydney went to college, and she was going to be a PT,
Okay.
or a physical therapist.
All right.
And I was thinking to myself, she'd be a great nurse.
Yeah.
And I told her, you should go to nursing. And, Mom, this is what I want to do. Da-da-da. I'm like, okay, you do you.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Mhm. She gets in the program. She's doing it. And she's like, I'm like, what's the matter? She's like, I'm a little bored. I'm like, oh, okay. And I know what's
Yeah.
coming.
Right. Right. Yeah.
She comes to me, I think I want to change my major. And I'm like, really? And what would that be, sister? I think I want to be a nurse. I'm like, oh, that's fantastic.
Right.
But she had to figure it out on her own.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
And here she is. She's a nurse.
Right.
Yeah. Doing
Yep.
great.
If you force them into anything, they're going to back way off of it. So you got to let them experience. I don't like to be forced to do anything. Not forced, but someone trying to force me by their own opinion to do something. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I'm going to back way off. So,
Oh, you can't do it. Or you
right.
shouldn't do it.
Right.
But in your heart, you know.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, and we talked about this new kind of worry.
Oh.
We were just talking about that. Like every accident, like I said, I feel like it's one of my kids in an accident, or my kids come to visit, and one of my son and his wife and the kids, they live about an hour and a half away,
Mhm.
and I'm like, call me when you get home or text me when you get home. Like, it's not a control thing. I know we talked about that
Yeah.
before, but it's like, I just want to make sure you make, because in my head, I see the car careening off the highway into the ditch, and
Why do we do
I
that?
don't know.
We think of the worst.
And I don't want to think that because I don't want it to come to fruition, but
Yeah,
I do.
I know. I think all mothers do
Mm,
to a certain point, for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And I think every single time my kids leave, if I'm with them and
Yeah.
they're leaving,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever not said, "Be careful.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Be careful."
Be careful with what?
I know. Okay, mom, just getting in my car and going. Well,
How are you when you drive with your kids and they're driving?
so so Sydney, both my kids are very good drivers.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, if they're driving, um, uh, so Sydney, very good driver. Very whatever. Nick, lunatic driver.
Okay.
So I'm holding on to for dear life.
Yeah.
And you know me, I'm a
Yeah.
fast driver.
You are. Yeah. Yeah.
That's changed. Nick is much better now. He doesn't do crazy things anymore, but I'm fine when they're driving.
Yeah.
When I'm driving,
Yeah.
they're like, "Ma, you're too close." I'm like, "I've been doing this a little bit longer than you, sir." You know what I mean? You're too
Yeah.
close. Ma,
Yeah.
watch out. What are you doing? Da 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 da.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am I am not a good passenger ever. Like when my daughter drives, I'm always like, I like
Mm.
do these things and I step on the imaginary brake, and she can see it, and it makes her even more
Yeah.
like nervous. She's
Yep.
like, "Mom, cut it out." I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I cannot help it. I can't help it.
Is that a control thing, Nicole?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So now, my husband, oh my God, I can't even watch. He's an aggressive driver. Yesterday we drove to Massachusetts, and you have to be really aggressive when you drive
Oh, yeah.
in
I
Massachusetts.
drive really well there.
And I have to stay on my phone. I have to look down. If I look up, I'm like having heart
Mhm.
attack. I'm having panic attacks. I can't do.
Funny.
I'm like, yeah. So I am not a good passenger.
Yeah.
And it's weird when your kids start driving that
Mm-hmm.
you trust them with a big vehicle like that.
All right, so I'm going
You
to tell
know?
you a quick story.
Mm.
Okay. So when my son Nick was learning how to drive,
Yeah.
and at the school they had like a big, what do you call it? It was driver's ed, but they had like everyone had to get together, and the parents and the children, they were talking about the
Oh, like
classes.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Like
the classes and
mhm.
stuff. So I was running late,
Yeah.
and I made spaghetti that night. I don't know if I told you this or not. So I made spaghetti that night, and we're
Okay.
running late. I'm like, "Oh my God, you guys, let's go, let's go." So we hop in the car. I have my plate of spaghetti, and I'm driving while I'm eating spaghetti.
Oh no.
So they're like, whatever. We get to the school or whatever, and they're talking. And they're one thing that they talked about. Now, parents, just so you know, your children are going to pick up the way you drive. Do you know that both my kids went like this? And I'm like this, do, 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 do. And I'm thinking to myself, please don't tell the people here what I was doing on my way here.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm like this with my my
Oh,
knee.
Daneen.
I'm like this,
Yeah.
spaghetti getting all low. Hold on, okay. Yeah. So that was
Oh
fun.
wow. Now, would you want your kids eating spaghetti?
No, I
while
would
they're
not.
doing- No. And spaghetti. Oh my God.
Yeah, it
It's
wasn't
not
even-
like eating a sandwich or something,
No.
which I've done, but spaghetti with
Yeah.
a fork?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
stuff getting all over me. Yeah, fun stuff.
Mom spaghetti. I got
Yep.
mom spaghetti. What's that Eminem song? That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Oh, boundaries and relationships
Yeah.
reset. So you're not the boss anymore. You're a respected guest star.
It's true.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
not. I'm happy to relinquish the boss role, though.
It's a little bit of freedom.
Yeah, it is.
It's freedom, and it's so fun to hang out with your adult kids.
Oh, it is.
When they're coming over, I'm gonna be like hanging out with them. I get excited.
I do too.
I'm like, oh my God, the kid's coming over.
Yeah,
I love
too.
it.
I do too. But the hard part is getting them all together at the same time. That's the struggle. But
We
yeah,
have more. Well, I have 4 too, but yeah, true.
it's tough to do that. But right now we do all the holidays at my house. But there's a point where you, as an
Mhm.
adult, you relinquish that too to one of the kids, and then you start going to their house. And I see it with my mother-in-law that she used to do everything, and now she's
Mm.
kind of giving it to us. And I think for her, there's a little bit of sadness that goes along with
I
that.
think it's sadness, but also you can relax and kind of enjoy yourself a little bit.
True.
You're not up there doing the
Yeah.
dishes, getting stuff
Right.
done. How's everyone doing? You're just sitting there, sitting back. So
Yeah.
I can see both sides.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also like when our kids have significant others,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
Oh, I'm going to be over, their house for Christmas, but I'll see you Christmas Eve, whatever.
Right.
The dynamics change
Yes.
so much,
Yes.
and it's almost kind of sad.
Yeah, sometimes you have to take even a back seat to that because they have their family now and
Right.
they've got to go do their family kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. And I know you have the same issue, but I'm divorced, so my kids go to their dad's house, kind of go to
Mhm.
my house and do all
Yeah.
that stuff. So it can be challenge that whole thing can be challenging.
Yeah, you try to like change up like this year, Christmas, next year,
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah. I try to be easygoing
Me
with them
too,
on
because
it.
I don't want them to feel bad.
No. It doesn't have to be on the day.
No.
I don't care. It does that does as long as we get together, that that is fine as long as we get together.
Definitely.
What about when you don't particularly care for the significant other? I'm lucky. I love all of the significant others with my kids,
Um,
but I know that can be a challenge for some.
yeah. That hasn't really happened a lot either for me.
Mhm.
Maybe one time I wasn't a big fan.
Yeah.
It's not they're not together anymore, so it
Yeah.
is what it is, but it's just like, okay.
Yeah, because you can be kind of like, that
I s
doesn't match.
yeah.
You know?
You're still super nice or whatever, but you're
Yeah.
just like, ugh,
Yeah.
can you find someone
Right.
else?
Or you love the one that they picked
And
and
then
then they break up.
that
You're
has
like,
happened.
damn it.
It's like you losing a friend a little bit,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah.
But again, you're on your kid's side and it's
That's
up to
right.
them, and
Yep.
you just kinda have to see how it
You
goes.
gotta go with the flow.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, this is good stuff too.
Yeah.
So this is where our hearts open up here.
Mhm.
So there's moments, there's real conversations, there's mutual
Mhm.
respect, there's friendship. Like I'm still a parent, but I feel like more a friend.
Yeah. Because when they're young,
Mm.
you're not their friends.
No.
You
Well,
can't be.
you don't want to be because that can cause problems.
Yeah, well, they're not gonna look at
Yeah.
you the same. They're
They're
not
not going to
gonna
respect you.
exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when they're adults and you really like who they are as people,
Yeah.
it's freaking awesome.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy being with my kids. Like there's never a moment where I'm like, ugh,
Yeah.
I gotta, hang
Which
out
is
with them.
a nice thing.
It is. It is. I really do
Yeah.
enjoy, and I hope they feel the same way.
I think for me, it's a huge, huge thing if your kids wanna be with you.
Yeah.
If your kids wanna hang around with you
Yeah.
as adults,
Mm-hmm.
that's a big win
Yes.
in how you raise them and,
Mhm.
how they respect you and love
Yep.
you.
Yep.
That to me is the best thing ever.
Absolutely. That's a gift for sure.
Mhm.
That's a blessing. But Greg and I want to have a place in Florida. Want to
Mhm.
move to Florida, but there's a big reason why we're not doing that is because all
Yeah.
the family's here.
Absolutely.
And we keep telling them, let's all move together.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
all move together
yeah.
to Florida. But
Get a big old bus and everyone
big
load up.
commune, that sort of thing. But yeah.
That to me would be so amazing to have. Like, I think years and years ago, especially Italian families,
Yeah.
everyone lived on the same block.
Yeah.
They had like the two families.
Yeah.
The family would live on top, the other
Yep.
family on the bottom, and that would be so cool for me.
I think so too. I mean, there's definitely challenges that come with that, but I think nowadays that lack of community within your own family is really sad.
It is
It
sad.
really does take a village.
It does.
Grandkids need grandparents.
Mhm.
Your kids need parents. It's
I think it'd be so cool to, like I said, have like a street
Yeah.
and your whole family lives on the
Yes.
street. You still have your
In
own
separate
home,
houses.
separate houses, and the grandkids run up to your house and knock
Yeah.
on the door. Hi,
I
Mimi,
know.
and you're like, come on in,
I
let's go
know.
make some brownies. Like
That would be great.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Love
I
that.
would be. My daughter lives maybe 6 miles from me, so that's cool. That's pretty close.
nice.
But
Yeah.
the other kids, they all live kind of far.
Yeah.
So I wish they were closer. But
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what?
yeah, got to get
It's
that
life.
commune in Florida, I
Yep.
guess. All right. So letting go without letting go. So this is the weirdest part. You
Mhm.
let go, but you never really do let go.
No, because they're a part of you.
Yeah.
Honestly, like biologically, they are part of your body. Did you know that?
Yes, I do know that.
When you're carrying them and
Yes, 100%. Yeah, there's DNA. You share DNA with them.
Yep.
And you do that with your grandkids too, you know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there's that connection there too. So,
I got goosebumps.
yeah.
I can't wait.
Especially for women, right, who have bear
Mhm.
their children.
Yeah.
You know, there's that bond there. And even if you don't, even if you adopt, there's that bond. You know,
Yeah.
you bond
Of course,
with
yeah.
your child. And that's a hard that, you know, that stays with you for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you're not you're not really letting go. You're just kind of standing in the background, kind of watching them develop
Yeah.
their life, which
You're
is beautiful.
you're in the audience now.
Yeah,
Isn't that
I
cool?
love that.
Yeah, you're in the
Yeah.
audience and you're
Yeah.
cheering them on
Yep.
and, you know?
Yep. Watching their show.
Yeah.
Yep. And the show can have
And
its ups and
sometimes it can be a
downs.
shit show.
Could be a comedy, could be a horror show, or a combination of all.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
it's definitely worth
Yeah.
watching.
But then like our own freedom expands,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
We get to come back to who we were or always were,
Yeah.
but we just focused on them, their lives, their
Yes.
needs, their wants.
Yeah.
Now we're back, we can do that for us.
Right.
But still we have our kids
Yep.
as adults and it's like the best of both worlds.
It is. And the opportunity to switch up and do something new, try new stuff too. You know, stuff that,
this, right? Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Stuff that maybe we put aside because we were
Mhm.
bringing up families and we were too busy. Now we have the opportunity to do something
Yep.
new. So, all good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. So, having adult kids is really strange, right? It's a beautiful mix of pride,
Mm-hmm.
distance, love, and learning to step back without ever checking out, right? So, it's awesome.
It's pretty amazing.
It is.
And let us know, right? And let us know like what you've been going through. You know, is it a great thing for you? Is it you sad? Are you happy? Like what are you going through? And let's talk about it.
Yeah, we want to hear
Yeah.
that. That would be great.
Mhm.
So comment, send us an email at laughglowflow@gmail.com. Let us know some of the things that
Mhm.
you're dealing with as your kids are older, move out, move back in, move back out, whatever the situation is, we want to
Mhm.
hear. We'd love to hear your stories. Yeah.
And remember, no matter how old they get, it doesn't matter how old they get, you're still wondering if they ate dinner that night or
Yeah.
just ate,
That is so true.
right?
Yes. I know. What did you eat today? What did you
Yeah.
have for dinner? Yeah.
Yeah.
So true.
Mm,
Yeah.
good stuff.
Good stuff. So I think we podcasted.
The crap out of it.
We did.
Yeah.
So laugh a little more
Flow a little brighter.
and go with the flow. See you guys again soon. Love you. Bye.
Bye.